afternoon, everybody, and welcome inside the Shark Tank. We're here at the East Bayfield Community Complex, and I feel like it's been a long time since I've been here, but we're getting set here for Game 35 of the regular season for your Barrie Junior Sharks. I'm extremely excited to bring this matchup today as they welcome in the second place Durham West Junior Lightning. This is one matchup I've been waiting for most of the season. The girls have faced off against the Etobicoke Junior Dolphins, but had yet to face off against this Durham West squad yet this season. They've been swapping first and second place with the Etobicoke Dolphins all season. They're currently sitting in second, but they're still vying for that first place spot. As for our Barrie Junior Sharks, they had a heck of a road trip and have now moved up from 11th spot, and they are now comfortably sitting in 7th position in the division, just 1 point in front of the Central York Panthers, who are holding down 8th place. Now, the beauty of that one is that they are 1 point behind, but the Barrie Junior Sharks have 2 games in hand. So they're really thinking positively about holding on to that 7th playoff spot. The last time that these ladies were on the ice was last Sunday, February the 18th, where they did suffer a really tight loss against the Whitby Junior team. Last Sunday was also the last game that the Durham West Junior Lightning also played, and that was a 3-2 win against the Toronto Arrows. Both of these squads are in action tomorrow. Barrie Junior Sharks will welcome in the Leaside Junior Wildcats, and the Durham West Lightning will square off against the first place Etobicoke Junior Dolphins, and that one should be exciting. Starting lineup for your Durham West Junior Lightning. On defense, number 58, Abigail Poitras. Number 77, Sarah Rowe. On the forward line, number 18, Zoe Ziotis. Number 93, Maddie McCullough. And number 90, Madison Brick. Starting in net for the Durham West Junior Lightning is number 45, Madison Campbell. Your starting lineup for our Barrie Junior Sharks. On defense, number 3, Ruby Mitchell, and I'm so glad to see her back in the lineup as she's been fighting injury off and on this season. I'm so happy to see her in the lineup today. And number 53, Talia Hildebrand. On the forward line, number 34, Aaliyah Sutton. Number 73, Haley Beckett. And number 82, Kate Stewart. Starting between the pipes for your Barrie Junior Sharks is number 74, Ava Zador. Want to thank everybody who's tuning into the live stream today. It's been awesome to bring all this Barrie Junior Shark action to everybody this season. There's only 4 more home games left of the regular season after today. I'm hoping to cover some postseason action, but this has been a fantastic season so far with the Barrie Junior Shark organization, and I can't thank them enough for having me along the ride, as well as my tech director, Tim Norton. Tim, it's been awesome having you work that computer for us this year, so thank you for all your hard work. Just a minute left in warm-up, and we'll get set for our national anthem. Shark fans, thanks for joining us today. We'll get set for puck drop very soon. Just to clarify, tomorrow afternoon's game back here at the Shark Tank is at 2 o'clock. And then there is one more game coming later this week on March the 1st. That'll be an 8 p.m. start time on Friday night as the Sharks will welcome in the Windsor South Wildcats. I don't believe we're at the end of February and looking into March and looking at the postseason already. It's been a very quick season, but it's been so much fun. 10 seconds left here in warm-up, and then we'll get set for the national anthem. Stand by, Shark fans. Both teams are doing their powwow around their net, getting focused for today's contest. What a beautiful rendition of "Oh Canada." We had some beautiful singers here in the rink today. That's awesome. All right, let's get set for game action. This is game 35 of the regular season for the Barrie Junior Sharks. I'm Cheryl Gilroy alongside my tech director Tim Norton and our cameraman Kyle. We're looking forward to bringing the action to you today. I'm glad to have you along. I hope you have a beverage and a snack and are ready for some awesome ladies hockey. Looks like it's going to be McCullough taking the face off against Aaliyah Sutton for the Barrie Junior Sharks. I'm ready. The players are ready. I hope you're ready. Let's get set for some Junior Shark action, and we are underway. Sharks do win the draw quickly and try to bring it into the Durham West Lightning end. Lightning do take over on the defense and dump it all the way down into the Shark end. And that will be the first icing call of the game, barely 12 seconds in. Things happen fast around here. It'll be McCullough again in the face-off dot versus Aaliyah Sutton. Face-off won by the Sharks, so they'll come back for the defense. They'll fire it in, just wide on the far side. Trickle into the corner. Sutton trying to work it back to Urbach. Back of the defense and down behind the net. Once again in net for the Durham West Junior Lightning is number 45, Madison Campbell. It'll come out to Madison Breck, and she'll try to get into the neutral zone. It's sent back by Kate Stewart. Sarah Rowe takes over on the defense for the Durham West Lightning and feeds it forward for Dorothy Capetti. They'll pass it around, out to the blue line. They'll fire it in. Hits a couple of bodies, so it doesn't meet its target, and the Sharks will clear. Urbach sending it forward for Bryce McLaren. Tries to follow that puck up into the Lightning end. Capetti trying to pull it off the boards. It bounces onto a Shark stick. Urbach loses the handle, so she'll retreat back to her own end. Look at her options. Puck hits a body and sits there briefly. Bryn Lutridge trying to collect it, but it lands on Klinkhammer's stick. Sends it forward to her teammate. Capetti. Picked up by the Sharks again behind the door. Still can't clear. They'll battle for it off the boards. Megan Houle sends it back to Arscott. Arscott up to Judkowitz. She'll dump it in and chase it. Bryn Rutledge right beside her. Georgia Sembrano trying to work her way under the puck. Lightning does clear it out to Crawford at the red line. Dump it in and round at the boards on the far side. Picked up by the Sharks. It's Jordan Redden. Happy to see her back in the lineup as she was out for quite some time. Haley Beckett misses the pass. They'll battle for it in front of the Sharks bench. Beckett slides it over to Redden. Sharks can't quite bring it in. Inglis trying to work it towards the Sharks end, and they will dump it down there now. Sadie Hotless dumping the puck in. Beckett brings it over the blue line, right back onto a Lightning stick. Ella Inglis dumping it down in. Sador will try to hold on to it. She'll get back between the pipes as her defense takes over. Poitras at the blue line fires it in, and Sutton gets a toe on that using her soccer skills. Out to the point. Thompson trying to work her way into the slot, but she gets turned aside. Ruby Mitchell across the red line, and she'll dump it in right on target. Right on to Campbell. Whoa, right in front out in the slot area. McLaren, trying to get a shot off. May Severn now has it. Throws it towards the net, and it bounces aside. Sharks keeping possession in the Lightning end. Severn goes to pick it up from Poitras off the corner. Still doesn't clear. Urbach's got it in the slot and fires it in, and a great glove catch by Madison Campbell. Maddie McCullough to take this face-off against Bryn Rutledge for Barrie. Momentarily won by the Sharks. Lightning take over and will clear it. Brick and McCullough for Durham West try to chase it. Sasha Siska-Humphreys trying to work it to her defense partner. Picked up by the Lightning on the far side. Morgan Arscott tries to work her way onto the puck. Brick for Durham West trying to come in and give her teammate a hand. Over for Klankhammer. She fires it in, but it hits a body and bounces off to the corner. Round to Morgan Arscott. She fires it over to Brooke Judkowitz, and she tries to bring the puck in. Slides off the end of her stick. Durham West enter the zone. Puck is lifted, and Ruby Mitchell gets it to center. Lightning get it into the slot. They'll try to slide it over. Pass over to Avery Burke, and she makes no mistake, and the Durham West Lightning will take a 1-0 lead early here in the first period. Good passing around for the Durham West Lightning. Sharks did their best to hold them off. Once again, that was scored by number 19, Avery Brick, for the Durham West Junior Lightning. Play resumes. Junior Sharks knew that they were going to have a handful with this Durham West Lightning team, as they have been strong all season. Avery Brick still on the ice. Jordan Redden trying to work it towards the net. It does come into the corner. Tegan Perry trying to hold the blue line. Olivia Urbach trying to help her teammate out. That assist was by number 93, Maddie McCullough. Beautiful pass out in front. Here comes Bryce McLaren over the blue line. May Severn trying to work it towards the net area, but the puck is shifted away. Urbach holding on to it. Sharks doing a lot of chasing around in the Durham West end. Can't keep possession of the puck for long. Out in front. Shot in, and a save by Campbell. Sarah Rowe gets it to neutral, and Sadie Hotless trying to work it out of the corner into the slot area. Crawford going in to give her a teammate a hand as Severn tries to work her stick onto the puck. The Lightning do come away with it, though. Klinkhammer at the blue line sends it in. Just misses on the near side. May Severn trying to work her way onto the puck. Picked up by Siska Humphries, and she'll send it to her D partner, Tegan Perry. She'll lift and get rid of it into neutral, and Megan Houle nearly had an opportunity on a breakaway, but she loses the handle on that, and it goes for icing. Great end-to-end action. Durham West Junior Lightning has the advantage, 1-0. Jessie Pellerin will take this face-off for the Durham West Junior Lightning. Against Severn, won by Durham. Klinkhammer tries to send it to her D partner, but it goes over the blue line. Lemeridge tried to come in and weave around a couple of blue sweaters, but the puck is lifted from her. Back out to neutral, and Durham West, it's going to be a mouthful. Durham West Junior Lightning chases it back into their own end. Sharks try to fight for that puck. Bryn Rutledge doing her best to pull it off. A 3 white sweater is out to Jordan Redding. She shoots it in, and a great glove catch by Madison Campbell. Martina Accardi will take the face-off for Durham West. That's won by the Lightning. Thompson sends it forward for English, and she'll chase it right behind Talia Hildebrand, who tries to maintain possession of that puck, let it back the opposite direction, where Jordan Redden tries to clear it up. Cardi's still with it, though, for Durham West. Couple of bodies full as Durham West tries to get it out in front. There'll be a jump ball here right in front of the net, and Zadora is going to cover that up for a face-off. Sutton on the draw this time for Barrie against Accardi. Once again, Durham West wins it. Back out to Rowe at the blue line. She'll fire it in, but she misses the target on the left. They'll bow for it here on the near side board. Siska Humphries moves it over for Beckett. She can't quite catch up to it. Haley Thompson trying to move it out in front. It does slide through the blue. Sharks pick it up before it gets too far. Urbach trying to move it forward for Beckett. She'll carry it in now as she'll dump. Sharks off on a line change. Pass made, it will slide through everybody. Icing waved off. Siska Humphries picks it up behind Zador, feeds it over to Urbach. Finally picked up by Severn. Nope, forced back into the Sharks' end. Shot bay by Madison Breck, and a great save there by Ava Zador. Both teams kind of settled in after that quick goal. Maddie McCall will take the drop here for Durham West. Won by the Sharks this time, and they will try to clear it out, and they do. Not for long. McCullough sends it right back in. Tegan Perry ready for that, and she regains control of that puck. Tries to send it out. Lightning send it right back down in. Mitchell again clears, and here come the Lightning again. Shot in. Great blocker save by Zador. Back out to the blue line for Ziotis. Couple of bodies fall there behind Zador. Sharks doing all they can to get out of their own end. Lightning putting on the pressure as they pass that puck around. Out in front again. Nice shot in there by Dorothy Capetti, and a great save there by Zador. Breck trying to send it back to Capetti, intercepted by a Shark. Out the other side for Megan Houle, and it will slowly trickle into the Durham West Lightning end. It's going to be a penalty call on the play for body contact. That's going to go against the Durham West Lightning's number 64, Dorothy Capetti. So from a chance in the slot against the door to 2 minutes in the sin bin. And Barrie Junior Sharks will have a power play opportunity here with just about half of the period gone. Sutton taking the drop. Won by the Sharks. Beckett tries to hold on. Picked off by Cameron Crawford. Sends it right back down to Zador. She'll leave that for her defense. They'll regroup and get it out to neutral. Pellerin brings it back in after collecting it at the red line. She'll send it down behind Zador. Siska Humphrey loses the edge on that. Catches up to it. Stewart leaves it for Hildebrand, who passes it out to Sutton. Sutton trying to move it forward. It'll come right back. Sharks can't quite get across that red line to set up a power play opportunity in the Durham West end. Lightning with a great penalty kill so far. May Severin with speed as the puck finally enters the Durham West end. Urbuck upends her rival, and she'll sword fight her in front of the goalie. Klinkhammer clears it for Durham West. Morgan Arscott taking her time, trying to move it forward, and she'll bring it in herself. Urbuck holding on at the blue line. No, it'll bounce over her stick, and she'll retreat. Sends it over to Tegan Perry. Bounces back to Arscott's stick. Intercepted by Inglis right over the blue line, even though she loses an edge as she enters the Sharks' end zone. Tegan Perry weaves around her rival and clears it to neutral, and she's still following it up and manages to put a shot in on net. That'll go up and out of play, and we'll have a stoppage here and a face-off with just 12 seconds to go in the penalty to Capetti. McCullough on the draw for Durham West. It's won by the Sharks. Back to Hildebrand at the blue line, and she'll fire it in. It does go all the way to the goalie, but she deflects that nicely up and over the net. Penalty over as Capetti steps back onto the ice. Nothing happening on the power play there for Barrie. Back to 5-on-5. Steinbacher trying to work her way onto the puck and clear it out of the end zone, and she does. They'll battle for it there in the corner with Brick for Durham West, and Capetti against Siska Humphreys. Puck can't quite get itself loose. It does now. Redden loses an edge. Can't maintain control, and the Durham West Lightning take over at the red line and bring it right back into the Sharks' end. Sharks reclaim that puck, and here comes Aaliyah Sutton over the blue line, and she gets stood up as she's entering the Durham West end by Sarah Rowe, the defense. Sutton back on it. Back to the blue line, hits a body. It's Maddie McCullough. She will clear it and send it all the way down, and that will be icing. Sharks doing all they can to pass that puck around. Durham West just seemed to know where to stand to intercept all of those passes. Sharks not giving up. Here's your buck on the draw. Sarah Rowe tries to get it out of harm's way, and it will exit now all the way out to Engelbert. It'll clear the Sharks' end and go all the way down, and that will be icing against the Barrie Junior Sharks. Ziotis for Durham will take this draw. Or maybe she won't. Nope, she will. Thought the linesman was going to kick her out, but nope, she stays and takes the drop. Durham West with possession at the blue line sends it in. Tegan Perry sends it up to Bryce McLaren. She'll dump it in. Picked up by Lemarish. Sent into the Sharks' end, and Engelbert trying to hold on to it and force it towards the net. Couple of backhands. Fire in. Just misses on the far side. Herbach off the glass. Durham West keeping it in the Sharks' end. Sharks will clear it now. May 7 will do a backhand before going off on a line change. This is Pellerin. She'll pass and then follow it up herself. Try to do a lap and bring it around. Now Cameron Crawford's got it behind the door. Mitchell behind her own net. Tries to skate away from her rival. Durham West still putting on the pressure. It lands out in front for Judkowitz. She still can't clear. Pellerin sends it down low. Out in front again. Talia Hildebrandt getting in her way and forcing the puck to the far side. It'll squeak out to Haley Thompson at the red line. Sends it down to Inglis and she'll fire. Sador gets a piece of it. Rebound available. Lightning still circling. Sharks get it out to the neutral zone. Megan Houle dumps it, goes off on a line change. Lightning brings it right back in. This is Inglis. Out in front, on the doorstep. Jordan Redding gets it out of the way, and here comes Haley Beckett. Kate Stewart on her right. She has her pocket pick. Lightning clear it. Momentarily hits the linesman and is deflected onto a Durham West stick, but now Haley Beckett's got it back. She'll come in over the blue line and make an effort. Fires it in, and a great glove save there by Campbell, who has not seen a whole lot of action in the last few minutes. Just over 4 minutes to go here in the Shark Tank in the first period. Steinbacher throws it over to Ziotis on the far side. Arce got fans on her shot, and Maddie McCullough's going to chase that one. They collide together, and there will be a penalty on that play. It's going to be interference. This time the penalty is going to go against the Barrie Sharks. With exactly 4 minutes to go here in the period. 2 minutes up on the board for a 2-minute interference call, and the Durham West Lightning now have a power play opportunity. Whistle on the face-off, and they'll swap off the centers. Brick will come in and take the draw for Durham West. Nope. Ziotis instead. She'll take the draw. Won by the Sharks. Now short-handed. Lift the puck up and get it out into the Durham West end. Redden trying to follow it up. Trying to keep it down there as long as possible. Doing a great job tying up her rival. Maddie McCullough trying to take over. Rutledge doing a great job keeping it down there. Lightning do clear. Hildebrandt right in front, but Zador's going to cover it first. So a shot's not made by the Lightning. It's been a quick period. Just 3.5 minutes left in the first. 1-0 Durham West. Capetti on the draw. Momentarily won by the Lightning. Tilly Hildebrandt trying to work her way on it and get it cleared. Sembrano at the blue line. Sends it down in. Brick down low in the corner, out in front. Well, an effort there by Engelbert. Couldn't find a home. Durham West Lightning not giving up. Sembrano fires it in. That's deflected up and into the slot. It's going to be another call for a hand pass, so we'll have a stoppage in play here and a face-off with just a minute to go in the penalty. Looks like Zador needs some attention with her equipment, so I'm sure they'll let her get all of her straps in check before they drop the puck. Patiently waiting. Thanks to the linesman for letting Zador do that. Puck is back down. Portress back to Rowe. Still a minute to go on the power play for Durham West. Rowe fires. Nice pad save there by Zador. Back to the blue line. They'll change places. Portress again. Crawford down low. Back out in front for Hotless. She'll slide over for Pellerin. It'll squeak in. But not in the net. Squeaks into the glove of Zador. I wasn't sure for a second. It looked like it might have been in the net. But no, I lost faith for a second. Zador's got it in her glove. Just 30 seconds left in the penalty. Draw one by Durham West. Rose got at the blue line, sends it down. They'll hold on to it at the blue line. Again, passing it down to Hotless. Hotless to Rowe at the point. Over the far side and fire. Zador makes a great save. Rebound available, but the Sharks clear. And everybody's going to have to chase the puck back into the Durham West end. Pass out for Hotless. Siska Humphreys pokes it out of her way. Inglis trying to get onto the puck. Sharks doing a really good job keeping it out, and Arscott steps to the ice. Nothing happening on the power play for Durham West. Back to 5-on-5. Siska Humphreys trying to feed it to Sutton. Durham West is offside. He'll tag up on the right side of the blue line, but in the meantime, Sharks come in, but they will come in offside. Just a reminder, I've got another home YouTube broadcast coming your way tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock as the Sharks will welcome in the Toronto Leaside Junior Wildcats. Hope you can join us for that one as well. It'll go back and forth in the neutral zone. Durham West sending it down into the Sharks' end. Zador will leave it for her defense. Up to Sutton, but she's pushed off the puck. Durham West holds on in the Sharks' end. Haley Beckett to Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt will dump it down. Here comes Sutton. She'll fire it in. Paddle save there for Campbell. Sharks still going at it. Fire in. That's going to deflect off a couple of bodies and fall into the corner. McCullough being hampered by Stewart. Urbach getting in the way. It'll come out to Klinkhammer in the slot, and the Durham West Lightning will bring it forward. This is Brick. To the side of the net. Severin gets it to neutral. Picked up. Sent into the corner, and they couldn't get a shot off. All the way back. Engelbert pushes the Shark off the play. Sharks go right back at it, though, and try to clear it out of their own end. As time expires here in the first period. Durham West Lightning get on the board quickly. Sharks doing the best to fight their way back and get an equalizer, but haven't had much of an opportunity yet. So that's where we stand after the first period. Once again, that goal was scored by number 19, Avery Brick. Shots on goal, 13 for Durham West, 4 for Barrie. Let's hope that changes in the second period, but for right now, we'll step aside and for a Zamboni break, and I'll be back to give you the second period in about 12 minutes. Come back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody, inside the Shark Tank. We're getting set in here for period 2 action. After the first, it's 1-0 for the Durham West Junior Lightning from a goal from Avery Brick. It's actually only her 5th goal of the season. 26 points going so far. She's just having a fantastic season. Madison Campbell in net for Durham West, not quite so busy with only 4 shots on goal so far from the Barrie Junior Sharks, and we're hoping that changes here in the second period. It's been a great contest so far, despite the 1-0 lead by Durham West. Sharks are holding their own, and I'm sure that they're hoping to get a goal on the board here in the second period. Just 30 seconds remaining here before we get going for period 2 action. Just a quick reminder again that I am back with you all tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock as the Barrie Junior Sharks will welcome in the Toronto Junior Leaside Wildcats. And then they're back again on Friday night, 8 p.m. After today's game, there's only 4 regular season home games left. This is game 35 of 42, so we are inching closer to the end of the regular season. Get set for playoffs. Puck is down. Sharks had possession momentarily. Durham West picking it back up in the neutral zone. Back to Ruby Mitchell. It'll go back and forth over the red line a couple of times before landing on Sarah Rowe's stick. Here comes Talia Hildebrandt, and she'll come in and try to work her way around in the slot. She gets the puck out there, nobody in there to help her out. Urbach fans on the shot, and it's picked up by Engelbert. Back in the Sharks' end, Aaliyah Sutton passing it up to Haley Beckett. She brings it in but loses the handle on the puck, and the Durham West Junior Lightning are coming back the other way. This is Hotless in the slot. Out in front, what a great save there by Ava Zador. That was a shot in by Jessie Pellerin. They'll battle for it behind the net. Come out in front. Sharks will make a big turn. It's May Severn at the blue line. Lost the puck for a second. Durham West has it again. Pellerin loses it for a quick second, and it will come back the other way, and that will be icing against the Durham West Lightning. Face off to the left here of Zador. It's going to be McCullough versus Urbach. Morgan Oscott trying to work her way into the puck, but she loses it. McCullough takes over. They'll battle for it in the corner. Urbach trying to kick it free. Somebody's stick's getting in the way. Can't see who's lost a stick. Somebody's playing with that one. Nope, they picked it back up. 2 blue, 2 white in the corner. Who's going to come away with that puck? Urbach's got it. She'll run around to the far side. Out in front, Tegan Perry with speed. Push backwards at the red line. Brick to Ziotis. Puck finds the corner. Sharks can't keep it out of their own end. Durham West just relentless, staying on top of them. Into the slot. That'll go high and wide, and with some extra help there by Zador to get it over. Again, a battle here in the near corner. McCarty gets it back to Rowe at the defense line. Shot in, and a great pad save by Zador again. Barrie's defense will play catch. It will slide off the end of Arscott's stick and right on to Thompson. Urbach again. far as the blue line. Durham West keeping it in. Now sitting in front. Urbach finds it. Durham West coming back around again. Rutledge gets in on the play and pushes Klinkhammer in the boards. Klinkhammer trying to pull it out from underneath Rutledge. It'll sit there. Puck still not moving. Inches along the board there. Thompson trying to work her way onto it. No one's moving. Comes out to the crease, kicked aside. Klinkhammer again out in the slot, and the Sharks will get rid of it. No icing. No, there is icing. That was a delayed call. Not sure what the deal on with that, but it is icing against the Barrie Sharks. Quick first 4 minutes. Puck hanging out here in front of the Barrie Junior Sharks goaltender. I'm sure the Sharks want to change that. Dorothy Capetti will take the face-off here for Durham West versus Judkowitz. Won by the Sharks. They'll work it around the corner and to the blue line. Here comes Olivia Urbach with some speed. Tries to feed it into center for Bryn Rutledge, and that's deflected and into the corner. They come out to neutral. Avery Brick passes to the slot. They'll fire, and that misses just over the crossbar. Shot made by Carrie Ann Engelbert. Engelbert will fire it again, but it finds the corner on the far side. Hildebrandt has her stick tied up momentarily, but does work the puck into the boards. Brick trying to get a hold of it again. That's poked aside, and here come the Sharks. They will exit. Sutton trying to chase up after it. Icing waved off again. Steinbacher in the corner to rival off Aaliyah Sutton, and the Lightning get it to neutral. Tegan Perry from the corner. Trying to exit out. Kate Stewart tries to find Haley Beckett, and she loses the puck momentarily over on the far side. Sharks dump it back down in. Durham West coming back the other way. This is Sadie Hotless working around Tegan Perry. Tries to tap it in, but it slides through the blue paint and into the corner. Haley Beckett from behind the door. Picked up by Cameron Crawford and sent back the other direction. Right out in front. Trickles on the far side. That was Pellerin with that shot. Sharks trying to clear it. They do now. Here's Haley Beckett. She's got McLaren on her right. Nice shot in. And a great save there by Campbell. Maddie McCull will take the drop here for Durham West versus Bryn Rutledge for Barrie. Nope, she'll skate right through it, and May Severn's going to come in instead. Drop pass from McCullough. Here comes Maddie McCullough. Gets it around Siska Humphreys and follows it up into the corner. She'll backhand and try to work it around the far side for Ziotis. Out to the blue line. Here's Limerish, and she fires it in, and it gets past the door, and they score. Puck looked to take an awkward bounce out in front, and Zador never saw it. Shot taken by Limerish at the blue line, and deflects off a couple of bodies and slides right under Zador. And Durham West Junior Lightning will take a 2-0 lead in the second period. I'll see who got the last touch and see who they give the goal to as soon as they make the call here. Maddie Brick coming back the other way. She loses an edge, and that is going to be a call for tripping against the Barrie Junior Sharks. That'll go against number 21, Brooke Judkowitz. Another power play opportunity here for Durham West just after going up 2-0. Martina Accardi will take the drop here for Durham West. They do win that. Sarah Rowe holds on to it at the blue line. Sends it down. Over to Portress, who fires, and that's a great save there by Sidor. Back out in front to Poitras. To the point. Back down low for Thompson. Into the slot. Sidor manages to see it through traffic and makes a save. Durham West not giving up. Sharks trying to clear it. Here comes Haley Thompson again. That's deflected and up and over. Can't quite make out the announcement of that goal. I'll see if I can't find out. Dorothy Capetti. Portress brings it over the blue line, and she'll bring it around. Capetti trying to pull it out from underneath her teammate, Brick. Comes out to Sembrano. She'll dump it for Engelbert, who fires it in, and that stopped. Bounces to the corner. Brick again, over to Capetti. Sembrano holds on to it at the blue line. Stanbacher sends it to the corner. Engelbert over to Brick. Brick will send it over to Steinbacher. Fire in, and a great save there by Campbell. Excuse me, by Zador. I had to be careful which goaltender. By Zador. Just 5 seconds left to go on the power play. Sent down for Engelbert, but she loses the handle on it and couldn't get the shot off. Judkowitz back in on the play. Back to 5-on-5. Both goals by Durham West were scored at even strength, so nothing happening on anybody's power play today so far. Hildebrandt clears it out and sends it down. That's going to be icing against Durham West. Just looking at the bench there, and Coach Eldridge doesn't seem to be happy about something. Not sure what the call, how the call would upset him a bit, but needless to say, he didn't look very happy. Play continues. Pellerin fires it in. Zador with a great save. It kicks up and goes to the corner. Again, it's 5-on-5, even though it looks very familiar like a power play, as Durham West is relentless in their play here as they pass the puck around. Hotless sending it over. Back to Hotless. It comes out to the point and just past Crawford, and it will skip out and go all the way down into the Durham West end as we reach the halfway point of this second period. Tegan Perry trying to battle for that puck. Sits in the crease. Right on to Limeridge's stick, and she couldn't get a shot off. Limeridge puts it down into the Sharks' end. Tegan Berry taking over. Booking around Pellerin and finally moving it out to Haley Beckett. Sharks haven't seen the Durham West end very much in this second period. Play has all been in front of Ava Zador. Back out to Sarah Rowe. Zayota sends it down to McCullough, who fires it in, and that skips up and goes high into the far corner. They'll come in and make it effort there, and it will sail high over the crossbar and into the corner. That was Abigail Poitras making that, and there's going to be a penalty call now. Check to the head, and that's going to go against number 93, Maddie McCullough. Another power play opportunity here for the Barrie Junior Sharks. Let's see what they can do with it. 2-0 right now for Durham West, and they want to get on the scoreboard. They do win the draw. Puck trickles, and the Durham West Lightning can clear it. Isidore will leave it for Ruby Mitchell, who will leave it for Talia Hildebrandt. She'll take over behind Zador. Sent it out to neutral for Bryce McLaren. Couldn't quite accept the pass. Durham West comes in short-handed. Bryn Rutledge sends it down. Picked up by Poitras, and that will exit out the other side. Had to be careful as the Sharks wanted line change. Nothing called for too many players, which is great. On we go. Bryn Rutledge trying to clear it out of her own end, as is Sasha Siska Humphreys. Aaliyah Sutton will send it up for Haley Beckett, and she gets tripped over. That's going to be a call, and that will negate the power play. So we'll have some 4-on-4 action here for a minute. I take that back. We'll have some 5-on-3 action for a minute. This will be a great opportunity here for the Barrie Junior Sharks to try and get on the board with a 5-on-3 advantage. Face-off won by the Sharks. Beckett leaves it for Hildebrandt, who sends it down low. Stewart following it up. It'll slide out in front, and Durham West will get it to the blue line for Tegan Perry. She'll hold on. Sends it over to Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt fires it in through traffic. Lands on Sutton's stick, and she fires it home, and the Sharks will cut that lead in half. What a great effort there by the Sharks to pass the puck around. Sutton finds the puck right on her stick and fires it in. 2-1. With 7:46 to go in the second. That will negate one penalty. Sharks will still have a player advantage for a minute 40. That's Aaliyah Sutton's 10th goal of the season. Durham West winning the draw on that. Again, Sharks still have a power play for a minute 30. Poitras back to collect it, and she'll lift it, bank it off the plexiglass, and the puck will escape all the way down to in front of Zador. Tegan Perry will retreat behind her net. Has her pocket picked. It's Dorothy Capetti. Great effort by her to work her way onto the puck. Sharks reclaiming that, and then will exit the zone. Tegan Perry hits a body upon her exit and puts it right in on net. Great save by Campbell. Just under a minute left in that power play for Barrie. Dorothy Capetti on the puck again, trying to split the defense. She gets around one, fires it in. Pad save by the door, and now she'll pounce on that with the glove. Avery Brick will take the drop for Durham West against Aaliyah Sutton, our recent goal scorer. Fire in by Lima Ridge at the blue line. Had to double check and see what number was on that jersey, 21 or 27. Both girls have been busy today. Aaliyah Sutton behind Campbell, picked up by the Lightning. It'll land on Talia Hildebrand's stick at the blue line, and she'll send it into the slot area. Triple to the corner. Siska Humphreys holds on to it at the blue line, sending it back down to Beckett. Back to Siska Humphreys. Over to Hildebrandt. She'll fire it in. Sharks putting on pressure. They want to see if they can get an equalizer here. Power play for Barrie has expired. Zabrano steps to the ice. Back to 5-on-5. So with all the penalties happening here, the Sharks are the only ones to capitalize on the power play. And as I say that, right on cue, there's going to be another penalty here for roughing. That's going to go against Haley Beckett. So from a 5-on-3 for the Barrie Junior Sharks, now the Durham West Lightning will have a player advantage for 2 minutes with just under 6 minutes to go in the second period. Looks like some maintenance is needed to the net, so the referees are tending to that. Looks like they're checking for holes. Well, looks like it's good. The linesman will come in and take the face off here with Pellerin. It's won by Barrie, but they can't clear. The puck will ride along the edge there on the plexiglass. Pop onto a Shark stick and right onto Portress's stick for Durham West. Sarah Rowe, pocket pick by May Severin. Let's see if she has enough speed for the breakaway. She does! Fire it in! Just goes high and over the crossbar. What an effort there by May Severin to outskate her two opponents on her tail. Down shorthanded as well. Bryce McLaren trying to take over. Couldn't get there fast enough, and the Durham West Lightning will get it to center. Engelbert will backhand it down behind Zador. Durham West out in front! Great shot in by Carrie-Anne Engelbert, but an even better save there by Ava Zador as Engelbert was on the doorstep. Minute 7 left in the power play for Durham West. Face-off won by McCullough. Over to Lee Marige and over to Klinkhammer. Back to the point. Shot in. Save made by Zador. Zayotis puts it back down into the Sharks' end. McCullough again. Klinkhammer at the blue line. Lee Marige fires it in, but that's way high and over the crossbar. To the blue line. Klinkhammer trying to set it down to McCullough. She's got it. Shot made by Klinkhammer. Doesn't reach Sadora. Somebody blocked it. They'll battle for it in the corner. Come away from the boards. Lee Marige sends it into the slot. Saved by Zador. Another rebound. Lee Marige sends it back in. And Zador poke checks it and gets it out of her crease. What an effort by Ava Zador. Ella Inglis will take a turn at the red line. Back to 5-on-5. So again, nothing happening on the Durham West power play. Haley Thompson holding on to it at the blue line. Sharks passing it around and want to clear it out. Haley Beckett trying to follow up her bounce off the boards, but it's poked back the other way. Accardi sends it over to Thompson. Zador gets it out of her crease. Durham West still putting on the pressure. Cardi's intercepted by Hildebrandt. To the blue line. Over for Steinbacher. She'll send it to the corner. Beckett trying to come in and help her teammates. Sharks want to clear it. Steinbacher throws it in, and a great save there by Zador, who's been under siege here in the second period. Shot in. Great save by Zador. Sharks still can't clear it. Steinbacher throws it back in, and Steinbacher's going to put that in her glove and hold on. I'm sure she needs a breather. I'm hoping that's the referees telling Zador she's doing awesome. As I said, she's been totally under siege here in the past 3 or 4 minutes. Tegan Perry on the far side. Lift it to center. Urbach trying to follow it up. Lightning force it back the other way. It'll trickle. And Zador's just going to cover up that for a face-off. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the second. I do have some extracurricular words happening here after the whistle. Sharks giving it all they have. Cut the lead in half, only down by 1 against the second place Durham West Junior Lightning. It's like Dorothy Capetti's going to be tossed out of the face-off dot, and Brick's going to come in instead. Urbach wins the draw. Durham West following it up. Sharks lost their edge there. It's Siska Humphreys who finds the ice, and a puck will escape and come out the other way and all the way down into the Durham West end. No icing, not enough. Severin gets there to try to get onto the puck, and she's forced off. Siska Humphreys pushing it back into the Durham West end, but the Sharks are offside. Here comes Dorothy Capetti. As the stick lifted, and the Sharks can get it off her, but they can't clear it out. They will now. This is Aaliyah Sutton. Will poke it forward for Haley Beckett. She feeds it to Sutton. She waits. She fires. Great save by Campbell. What an effort there by the Sharks. Penalty coming. Interference. Beckett looks slow to get up, and we hope she's okay. What an effort there by Beckett and Sutton as they come in. And what a great feed by Beckett to get it to Sutton, but a great save by Campbell as well. Sharks just putting on the pressure here with just a minute and a half to go. Penalty against the Durham West Lightning, so the Sharks will end the second period on the power play. Once again, that was for interference. Rutledge to take the drop. Won by the Sharks. Hildebrand has got it. She'll send it over to Mitchell. Back to Hildebrand. She'll fire through traffic. That's deflected. Urbach reclaims. Takes her time. See who's open. Back to the blue line for Mitchell. Mitchell over to Hildebrand. Hildebrand back over to Mitchell. Trying to find a clear avenue. Down to Severin out in front. Backhand. Urbach misses. On the near side, coming oh so close to tying this game. Hildebrand firing it in. Rutledge trying to get it out in front. Solid effort here on the power play as we're coming to the final 30 seconds of the second period. That was a throw into the boards, and that's going to be a call as I see both referees put their hands up for that one. I could hear that bonk from here. That will negate the minute and a half power play, or minute 7 rather. Severin steps into the box, and we'll have some 4-on-4 action here for minute 7. 27 seconds left here in the second period, so it will carry over into the third. Sharks looking good there on that power play. Just could not find the back of the net. McCullough slides it over to Poitras, but she couldn't hold on to the blue line, so they'll retreat. Again, 4-on-4. Beckett claims that puck, and we'll wrap up here final 10 seconds. See if the Sharks can get one opportunity here on net. Here's Tegan Perry. Out for Beckett. Oh, it rolls off the end of her sticker. She would have had a golden opportunity for a shot. So for 40 seconds, we'll carry over for 4-on-4 into the third period. And I'm looking forward to this one. Now there's only a 1-goal difference between the Lightning and the Sharks. Should be interesting. I hope you guys can come back for that. I'll take another break here. Meet you back on the flip side, folks. you're ready. Welcome back into the Shark Tank, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting set here for the third period, and I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see how this third period goes after the last few minutes of that second period went. I would love to see these Sharks tie things up. It's been a great matchup so far. Just a minute left here in the intermission. I did find out that the total shots on goal after 2 periods is 27 for Durham West to Barrie's 10. So very lopsided right now in the shots on goal. Scores 2-1. And that second goal I did find out for the Durham West Lightning was scored by number 93, Maddie McCullough, and that is her 15th goal of the season. Once again, the goal scorer for Barrie in that second period was Aaliyah Sutton with her 10th of the season. We'll get set here for puck drop here in about 25 seconds. There's 40 seconds left in the 4-on-4. And then there will be just under a minute of power play for Durham West after that has expired. Once again, folks, thanks for coming along with us today for this game 35 of the regular season. So happy to have you here. One more period to go. We are set. Period number 3 is underway, and that's won by Durham West. They'll retreat. Sarah Rowe gives it to Portress. Send it down behind Zador, who's been outstanding in net, stopping all but 25 shots on her today. So she's been the busier of the 2 goaltenders for sure. Stewart back to Perry and over to Hildebrand. Again, 4-on-4, 10 more seconds. And then Durham West is going to have an abbreviated power play. Brick picks it up behind Campbell. Leaves it for Sarah Rowe. Engelbert steps to the ice. 50 seconds left. In the penalty to Barrie. Out to McCullough. She'll work her way around Siska Humphreys, and she'll try to get it into the slot. She'll go... Thought she was going to go behind, but she sent it to the slot instead. Out to Hotless. Back down low and into the slot area, and the Sharks will gain control and get it to neutral. Limerish comes in. Tries to send it over to McCullough. She'll gather it in the corner and work her way around behind the net. Out to Klinkhammer at the blue line. That looked to have been painful for Rutledge. She stays in on the play. Out in front to the blue line. Severin's out of the box. Shot in, goes wide. Back to 5-on-5. Rutledge is probably looking for the bench as soon as there's a whistle here. But no, Rutledge is on the play. Looks like she's okay. Sometimes those things just sting, and you have to skate them off. Pellerin holds on to it at the blue line. Hotless coming in, feeds it over to McCullough, just over her stick, and they couldn't capitalize on that play. There's McCullough again with a half a lap. Pellerin will dump it down. They'll go off on a line change. It'll sit there. Portress trying to get her stick on it. It will come over to Siska Humphreys, and the Sharks will clear. Severin doesn't get too far. Akari comes back the other way and fires in. Sador says, "No, I'm going to keep that." Puts a stop to the play. Just under 17.5 to go here in the third period. And already great action happening here in the third. Sharks only down by 1. And you would think with the difference in the standings, especially the difference in goals against and goals for, that the game may be a bit more lopsided in favor of Durham West, but due credit to the Barrie Sharks, they're holding their own. Portress down low, trying to get it out in front. It'll skip over everybody and into the corner. Accardi catching up to it the far side. She'll try to hang on to it, but it will come over the blue line. Almost like Megan Hu was mugging her. Play continues. Out in front, backhand, and Zador will pounce on that quickly. Draw one by Durham West. They'll fire it in and they'll skate to the corner. Sutton trying to work her way under the puck. She'll force it over to Siska Humphreys. Goes by her and out to Beckett. Durham West fires it in. Right out in front. Don't ask me how that did not go in. I thought for a split second I saw it in, but Zador somehow managed to seal that red line off, and it did not get behind her. What an effort by Ava Zador and relentlessness by the Durham West Lightning. My goodness. Hang on to your hat badge, everybody. The rest of this period's going to be interesting. Durham West wins the draw, fires it in. That just sails to the corner easily. Olivia Urbach to neutral. 7 couldn't catch up to it. Durham West taking control. Talia Hildebrandt's going to capitalize on that puck and bring it in and fire it in on net. Clean camera will hold on. Gets past Siska Humphreys and to her teammate. Couldn't hold on to it though. Olivia Urbach will dump it down. May 7 will catch up to that on the far side. Capetti. Couldn't hold on to it over the blue line. Morgan Arscott trying to jump on that. It comes out to the front. Redden drops it down for Arscott, who leaves it for Tegan Perry. Here comes Madison Brick. Couldn't hold on. Sobrano will help her out and keep the puck into the Sharks' end. Ziotis loses an edge. A puck looked to come out. Yeah, they are going to call that on the offside. Exactly 15 minutes remaining in this contest. Sharks only down by 1, and they are making a valiant effort to see if they can't tie this game up. Draw one by Durham West, and they'll dump it right back down into the Sharks' end, and Zador will gather that and leave it for Mitchell. Sharks can't clear. McCullough makes the turn. Hits a wall in Beckett, and now the Sharks will get it out. Here comes Aaliyah Sutton. And she's got the goal for Barrie. It's going to be a penalty call on that for a check to the head. And another power play opportunity for the Barrie Sharks. This time it's going to go against number 77, Sarah Rowe. Sutton versus Pellerin. Sharks with the player advantage. Comes over to Hotless. Hotless has got it again. She'll take it behind Campbell. Sharks hold on at the blue line. Here comes Hildebrandt. She'll fire it in. Rebound available. Looks like the Sharks had a golden opportunity. Couldn't find the right spot. Durham West will clear it out. First 30 seconds of that penalty to Rowe has expired. Here's Haley Beckett. Everyone making line changes. Beckett comes around everybody, fires it in. Blocker save for Campbell. Out to Crawford. Sharks will back up. Siska Humphreys in her own end. Come out to May Severn, has her puck. Has her stick lifted. Puck comes back the other way. Siska Humphries. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Urbach. Coming back into the front of the slot. McLaren couldn't find it. She has to get up and get out of the net. I mean, I know the Sharks want to make a goal, but players don't count. You're going to have to get the puck in. Just 35 seconds left to go in the power play for Barrie. They've had a couple of excellent opportunities. Can't find a way to find the mesh. Accardi at neutral. Back to Hildebrandt. She'll take her time. Weave around, coming in on her own, trying to cut to center, and she's pushed off before she gets too far behind the net. Much stronger power play here for Barrie than earlier in this game. Penalty to Rowe has expired as she steps to the ice. Back to 5-on-5. Megan Houle. It'll trickle. And Campbell will put a stop to that. With just under 12 and a half to go in the third. This is exciting, folks. Durham West's previous game was against the Toronto Arrows, and it was a close 3-2 win. It's looking like another close contest here for Durham West. Once again, Durham West is trying to battle for top spot against the Etobicoke Junior Dolphins. They've been battling for top spot and going back and forth all season long. Right now, Etobicoke's got the edge. And Durham West and Etobicoke will square off tomorrow. As we inch closer to the end of the regular season, this is game 35 for the Barrie Sharks. 42 games in a regular season, so close to the end. Sharks currently find themselves in 7th place, and they want to stay in that top 8 to qualify for the gold tournament at the end of the season. Tegan Perry dumps it in. She hits a wall in Klinkhammer, and I think that's going to be a penalty for interference, and yes, it is. So Durham West right back into the sin bin. Another power play opportunity. Sharks power play on the last one looked good. Great shots in on net. Campbell found a way to keep them out. Let's see if the Sharks can be successful this time around. Urbach versus Pellerin. Not sure why Urbach gets tossed out of the face-off, but she'll leave. And McLaren will take this. Drop against Pellerin. Won by Durham West. Back to the blue line for Hildebrandt, who's been a part of a lot of power plays in this game. They'll battle for it here on the near boards. Siska Humphries getting in on it as well as May Severn. Comes out to Urbach. She'll send it back over to Hildebrandt. First 30 seconds gone. Olivia Urbach has her stick lifted and couldn't carry the puck in. Sent back into the neutral zone. Sharks get it right back into the Durham West end. Pellerin will free it, and she'll go off on a line change. Zador will leave it for Siska Humphries in her own end. Siska Humphries trying to bring it in. Interfered with two wide sweaters. It'll come out to the blue line for Tegan Perry. She'll hold on. Durham West gets rid of it. 1 minute of that penalty is gone. Zador will bring it around the boards to Ruby Mitchell. It'll exit the zone. Here comes Kate Stewart out in front. Couldn't find a stick to deflect it in. Beckett not giving up, but the puck will clear. 30 seconds left in the power play. Sharks will get it to neutral, and it will trickle all the way back. Lemurish gets there first and sends it over to Poitras. Poitras lifts and gets rid of it. Comes right on to Morgan Arscott's stick. 5 seconds left. Time for one more opportunity here for the Sharks. Jordan Redden couldn't catch up to it, neither could Megan Houle. So Durham West gets away with another. Comes away from the penalty kill unscathed. Puck down to the Durham West end. I'm happy to see the puck spending a lot of time here in the Durham end. A lot more. It was way lopsided earlier in this game. Sharks seem to have rebounded and are putting on the pressure. Again, only down by a goal. Opportunity here for May Severn. She'll wait, she'll fire it. It goes wide. What a shot for May Severn. Sharks not giving up. Bryce McLaren looks. Pickpocketed by Sarah Rowe. Here's Tegan Perry back the other way. Bryce McLaren is with her. She'll come around out in front. McLaren couldn't find it. And both players land on top of Campbell. Net comes off the plugs, and we'll pause here while that gets put back on. Just over 9 minutes to go here. I knew it was going to be an exciting third. No scoring so far in this third period. Great opportunities for scoring, more so for the Barrie Sharks than for the Durham West Lightning. Accardi tossed up. In comes Inglis. It'll clear and trickle all the way down. It'll be a foot race. Not sure why that was an icing. Play continues. Thompson did get to it first. Around the far side for Lemurish. She'll hold on to it and send it down to Thompson. They'll hold on to it in the corner. Siska, Humphreys, and Sutton trying to work their way onto it. It'll squeak out to Haley Thompson. Clint Camera holds onto it at the blue line. Does a good job. Blocker save there by Zador. Puck will escape and come all the way down, and that will be icing against the Sharks. Just over 8 minutes to go here. Thanks for joining the live stream. I'm so glad to have you with us today. Another home game coming up tomorrow afternoon at 2 as the Barrie Sharks will welcome in the Toronto Leaside Junior Wildcats. Sharks try to clear. Lightning holds on to it. Carrie-Ann Engelbert holds on, tries to get it out in front. Sutton trying to work her way onto it. Squeaks free, and the Sharks will have possession and clear. Here's Tegan Perry. Dump it down, go off on a line change. Durham West picking it up behind the net. That's Georgia Sombrano. Out to Bryn Rutledge. She'll fire it in front. Judkowitz a half a step behind her. She may have gotten a stick on it. Mitchell fans on the pass. Durham West taking over. They'll come in into the slot. Mitchell's got it, though, before it reaches Sador. Poitras. Over to Brick. It'll sit there for a second. Capetti has it now. She'll leave it for Poitras. Fire it in. Sador's got that. No problem. Into the corner. Sharks will get out of their own end. That's Megan Houle getting it out of harm's way. Brick. Up to Ziotis. She'll hold on. Couldn't get the shot off. Back to Poitras. Nemerij up to Brick, and she'll bring it right back in. Shot in. Just off the mark. Back out to McCullough. She couldn't get around McLaren. She gets it free. Sends it forward. They'll battle for it in front of the Barrie bench. Lightning's offside, so they'll have to tag. McLaren upended at the red line. Crawford sending it over. Back down to Klinkhammer. Sharks passing it around. Arscott up to Beckett. It will sit there for a second and clear to neutral. As the game has gone on, the Sharks have gotten better at keeping the puck out of their end. It looked like they were chasing the Lightning in the beginning, and now they're really holding their own. Sutton trying to pull it with her. It does get to neutral. Sutton still with it. Sends it back to her defense. Up to Stewart. Goes through everybody. No icing. Pellerin catching up. Turn, fire. Nice pad save there by Zador. Puck sits there. Hotless. Over to Poitras and on net on the far side. Inglis trying to work her way onto the puck. She'll come in to help out her teammate. Get around Perry. It'll squeak out. Sharks pushed off. Shot in by Vakari. That misses high on the far side. Redden. Over to Rutledge. She gets out in front of Sembrano, and she may have a chance here. No. Puck pushed to the corner. Thompson picking it up on the red line. Leaves it for Inglis. She'll work her way into the slot area. Fire in, and that hits the crossbar. It beats Sador and hits the crossbar. Score still remains 2-1 with under 4 minutes to go. Bryn Rutledge in her own end. Thompson finds it. Here comes Durham West. Couldn't get it out in front. Urbach's got it now in the corner. Poitras has got it at the red line and sends it back down to the Sharks' end. Hildebrandt's got it, though. They try to clear it out. Judkowitz. Haven't seen her in a while. She'll lift and get it out. And that will be an icing call against the Barrie Sharks with just under 3 minutes to go. What action here in the third. Sharks only down by 1. Looked like Durham West had another one. Beats everybody, beats the door, and hits the crossbar. You gotta love hockey. Game of inches. Capetti in the face-off dot for Durham West. Hildebrandt. Over to Mitchell. Picked off in the slot area by Durham West. Capetti fires it in. Zador tries to pounce on it, and she's got it. Lots of pushing and shoving after that whistle. Carrie Ann Engelbert came right in and intercepted that pass. What an effort by Durham West to get a shot in, but Zador was ready. Fresh fins out for the Sharks. It'll be Elias Sutton taking the draw against Capetti. Durham West has got it. Klinkhammer holds on to it at the blue line. Pass it down low. This is Brick. Trying to feed out in front. That hits the plexiglass. Capetti trying to cut to the middle. Sends it down. Lemarish sends it down to the corner. Out in the slot for Capetti. Capetti surrounded by blue sweaters and couldn't get the shot off. Lightning not giving up. Bounces off, and Haley Beckett's got a breakaway opportunity. Intercepted, and she couldn't get her shot off. Her stick was tied up. West coming back the other way. Shot in, and a great glove save by Zador. Sharks nearly getting the equalizer, but Haley Beckett, her stick was tied up and she couldn't get the shot off. Great effort there by the Durham West Lightning defense, but man, under 2 minutes to go and the Sharks are making this a great game. Everyone goes flying after the draw. Puck will make it to neutral and Zambrano puts it back down. Zador will leave it for her defense. Tegan Perry will take over behind the net, send it out. Urbach, quick passing over to Rutledge. She's too far ahead of it and she misses the pass. See if they look to clear Zador as soon as the Sharks can gain control of that puck. Zador will leave it. Minute and a half. Tegan Perry over to Urbach. Durham West putting it right back down into the Sharks' end. Sharks have got to get it out with an opportunity. McCullough. Now it's going to come out. But Durham West has got possession. 1 minute to go. Zador beats it for the bench. Extra attacker on for Barrie. McCullough will look to fire and she puts an empty netter. Great opportunity there, and that will be her second of the game and 16th of the season. That may just put the nail on the coffin for the Barrie Junior Sharks, but what action here in the third period. Sharks fighting their way through. Great opportunities. Breakaway by Beckett. I'll be anxious to see what the final shots on goal are for this game, as the Sharks really fought hard in that third period. Final minute of play, 45 seconds left. Zador back between the pipes, obviously. Poitras fires. Zador will glove that now. So after this contest, like I said, Durham West will go down to Etobicoke and face off against the number 1 Dolphins. And the Sharks will face the Leaside Wildcats tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. This has been a great game. This has been a fun one to watch. Yeah, the Sharks are going to come away with a loss, but what an effort on their end to turn things around after being well outplayed in the first period. 20 seconds to go here in the third. Sarah Rowe holding onto that puck against the board. Not puck. Make sure I say that right. Sarah Rowe behind the net to Poitras. 5 seconds. This game's going to end with a 3-1 win for the Durham West Junior Lightning. And congratulations to them. I'm glad they got the 2 points. But I have to say that what an effort here by the Barrie Junior Sharks. They hung in there with this contest. They really made a good fight for this game, and it was exciting to watch. I can't wait for the playoffs to see if they can face off again against the Durham West Junior Lightning, as they finished in 7th spot. They're currently holding down 7th place. If they hold on into the top 8, they will work themselves into the Gold League Championship, and I'll be excited to see that happen based on what I'm seeing here so far. The Sharks made a great effort. Exciting. Okay, so once again, tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock, Toronto Leaside Wildcats. I hope you can join us then. For myself, I'm Cheryl Gilroy, my tech director, Tim Norton, and my cameraman, Kyle Norton. Thanks for joining the live stream, everybody. It's been awesome. I look forward to bringing another one to you again tomorrow afternoon. Oh, wait, I got shots on goal. Final shots on goal, 34-14. That seemed way lopsided. I don't know if that's right. I'm sure the Sharks had a lot more than 4 in the final frame, but that's what I got given. Anyway, I'll say goodbye from the Shark Tank. Thanks for joining the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, keep the faith. Enjoy your Saturday evening, folks. Good night.